In our last segment with Dr. Matz, a technical specialist from MSD Animal Health, of course the makers of Bravecto, and I think he's now a member of the Expresso family, we discussed the importance of vaccinations for our dogs. So today we're taking that conversation a step further, discussing some of the common diseases found in dogs, namely canine parvovirosis and rabies. Did I say that right? It sounded completely wrong.
You did, and it sounded scary too.
And that's what we want people to understand, is that these are two of the big ones. You've spoken about diseases that are transferable to humans as well, rabies being a very scary condition. Talk to me about both of those and why the need to vaccinate.
Okay, well, let's start with canine parvovirosis. It's a virus that targets actively dividing cells, and the primary target there is the gastrointestinal system, so the small intestine and the large intestine. And these animals typically present with vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, lots of blood lost through the gastrointestinal tract, so the stool will be bloody. Okay. That's usually your first cue that it's something serious. And the important thing about canine parvovirosis is that unvaccinated animals only stand a chance of about 9% of survival.
Wow.
The vaccinated animals have got a more than 90% chance of survival.
It's a no-brainer, yeah.
Absolutely. So vaccination is the only way to save these animals. If you look at rabies, on the other hand, you're looking at a severe neurological disease, which is also a zoonosis, as we have already touched on. We can contract that disease from an infected animal. And these diseases can both be vaccinated against and prevented quite easily. We start vaccinating for rabies from 12 weeks of age. We then do another booster 6 to 12 months later, and then we maintain that update with vaccines 1 to 3 years later, depending on your vet's protocol, their experience, and the incidence of the disease in your area.
Just very quickly, is there a difference in the way dogs react to vaccines, bigger dogs, smaller dogs, active dogs?
Generally, no. The reaction should be the same. They all actually get the same dose, strangely enough, despite the differences in sizes. Some of the animals may be a little bit more sensitive to them than others, just like human beings. Yeah. You get your yellow fever shot and then you develop a fever. We can get the exact same thing in an animal.
Oh man, but I can't believe how easily so many of these diseases can be avoided with that vaccination, yet people still aren't doing it. So make that a staple, that you go out there and vaccinate your dogs as soon as you get them, and make sure that continues throughout their life.
Absolutely crucial.
Thank you so much. Always hugely insightful. And you want to make sure that you join us for our next Bravecto segment, as Dr. Matz is going to be discussing the importance of sterilizing your dogs. So important, certainly in the context of South Africa, but something that I think we all need to tune in for.
Thank you so much, G. Extend the picture of health of your dog and get in line to win awesome prizes with Expresso and Bravecto. Now, 3 lucky winners per week will walk away with a year's supply of Bravecto, and all the weekly winners will go into the grand prize draw to win a Bravecto hamper and 5,000 Rand cash.
Oh, exciting thing. So all you have to do is visit the Bravecto South African Facebook page or expressoshow.com to find out more details.
For extraordinary pet, you need extraordinary care. Give your dog 12 weeks protection against ticks and fleas in just one tasty treat with Bravecto.